Hello everyone, it is Fantastic for Real here, and I am back with another video. In today's video, we are wrapping up that country Lookin home that I did last week. So this is part 2. This is the furnishing of the inside, and as you can see, I kind of did the floor plan a little bit. I do change around the windows just a little bit, just because the walls seem to be clipping into some of the windows where I placed the floor plan. And upstairs I was having some glitching problems, which you might see in this video, and then I just had to restart my game, and that ended up fixing it. For some reason, when I placed down the stairs, it still glitched and I couldn't place walls. It was really weird. So guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing really well. And I hope you're gonna enjoy this video as much as it was so much fun making it for me, because as you can see, I did a lot of the country kitchen items, and I don't know, I just love that pack so much. And I feel like I say it every time I do a speed build, just because I use so many of the items, but it really is such a great pack. I haven't heard very much good positive things about the new wedding stuff pack. It's not stuff pack, it's a game pack, and I haven't really heard that many great things about it. It's a great concept, a great idea, but it just seems like it's causing a lot of problems. So hopefully they get those fixed as soon as possible, because I know there's a lot of people out there that have the pack already and it's just unplayable. So I'm really hoping that they fix it soon. I heard some news that they are hoping to get a patch out soon to fix it, so hopefully that will happen. I know for me, I think I really want that Dream Home Decorator pack when it comes on sale, and it should come on sale this summer sometime. I know they usually do a big summer sale, so I'm hoping to get that so that one of our Sims and one of our Let's Plays could hopefully become a decorator, or we can do a whole new Let's Play with it. But yeah, guys, I know I haven't been back with some of the Let's Plays. It's just taking me a little bit to get back into them. I'm hoping to get them up this week, at least one of them anyways. But if I don't, it will hopefully be next week, because I have been posting a lot on my second channel. I've been posting a lot of Planet Zoo and stuff, and I've been just really enjoying Planet Zoo. It's just so relaxing. The music in that game and the animal sounds and everything is just so ambient and just so relaxing. So yeah, I've been definitely enjoying that. And you know, at nighttime, once I'm done with the kiddos for the day, once I've put them to sleep, it's just really nice to play a relaxing game. I haven't even really been playing New World that much with my husband, which I was enjoying that a lot. But lately, I just haven't been finding the joy in certain games that I used to. And I mean, Sims will never be replaced, obviously, but it's just, I just haven't been, I've been slowly getting back into it, and I really like doing the speed builds and the create a Sim families and stuff. That's been really relaxing. But as far as like Let's Plays and doing all of that, you know, all of that type of stuff, it's just been a slower process for me. But hopefully getting back into that soon. And yeah, here I'm just kind of doing the kitchen and the living area. I did kind of want to separate the floors, but I don't know, I was looking at it in the once I was doing it, and I just don't know if I really enjoy the floor pattern that I did, so I may change it before I upload it to the gallery, because I kind of did like the kitchen in a wood flooring, and then the living room is in carpet, and then the entryway and dining room is in that tile, and then I kind of put those separating things in. You see that right there from Get to Work, just those separating lines in for the floors. But then I was like, that just looks really stupid. Honestly, I was like, I don't even know why I did that. But see, that's the glitch I was getting with the walls. Like, I couldn't put in walls. It was just being really weird. So I think once I restarted my game, the upstairs at least worked. I think that the downstairs would work as well. So I could probably go back in and put those walls in if I wanted to. I don't know, I was just creating like kind of an entryway and thinking, oh, it might be fun to have like a little stool at the front door where they could just drop their keys. But I ended up moving that stool because I put a couch in over there underneath the stairs, and so I kind of moved the stool over. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, what I should have done was put the laundry machines downstairs under the stairs. So I may do that before I upload it to the gallery instead. because I did put a couch underneath the stairs. But now that I'm thinking of it, I didn't even put any laundry machines in, so that might be a good thing to just put laundry machines under the stairs. I did include the bathroom in this speed build. It's just a regular bathroom with a toilet, a tub, and sink. But I did include it just because I forgot to pause the recording when I was doing it. And I was like, well, whatever, I'll just leave it in. So I left that in, and then I did move the dining room table too, which you'll see. But yeah, I'm just putting in like a living area because I was thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot forget the living area. You know what also I could do is, instead of like a dryer, now I'm just thinking of these ideas, is I could put like one of those the clothesline racks outside of their house, so they could do that, like put it on the porch or something, because I was kind of struggling with what to put on the porch, so I didn't really put a whole lot on the porch, but that might be a good idea to do. So that way there it's covered so that the rain won't get on the clothes, but it will still dry. So that might be fun to do. Yeah, because I noticed like when I put the clothing line outside onto the ground, the water comes down and then drenches the clothes, and so you have to, redo it, and it just takes a lot longer for it to dry, especially in The Sims and in real life. I'm assuming you have to take those in before it starts raining. And yeah, I'm just putting in some curtains, and then I don't know, those are like my favorite couch and chair options from the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. I just really like those couches, and then of course the chairs match it. But I just really like it that they have those throw pillows across it, and it just really looks lived in, because some of the couches that they have that don't have anything on them, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have throw pillows on the couches, or at least blankets, or like something across. I mean, I do in my house. I have blankets across my couch and chair and everything. So I just hope that they add something like that in, like a blanket, like a throw blanket on the back of like a couch or a chair, just because that would just be more reminiscent of my home, because I do that. I know a lot of people that I know do that as well. So might be kind of fun. And I was just like experiencing with new wall decor. I was just experimenting with it and making sure that I could do something a little bit different. So I hung those things up from the City Living. They're kind of like wall tapestry things, I guess. Kind of looks like, I don't know, like, yeah, tapestry, I guess is what you call it. And then I'm just putting in a little table so I can put a lamp right beside the chair, so if people want to read or something, that just looks a little bit better. And then just like adding some flowers and some greenery and stuff like that. So yeah, just trying to spruce up the place, make it look lived in, like I said, and that's usually what I like to do. I think I fell short of the clutter items in this particular build, but I was just trying to furnish it, and wasn't really too excited about the different clutter items that I was finding. I really wanted to use custom content, but when I'm limited to just The Sims, the EA items, it just makes me a little bit more limited of what I can put into the games and everything like that. So, and I just didn't want it to be repetitive of some of my other builds. So, yeah. And if I upload it to gallery with custom content, there's like a little button that you have to push in order for it to show the custom content. So I just decided I've been just trying not to do custom content, even though I love it. And then when I do like Let's Plays and stuff like that is where I decorate the house galore with different custom content items, just because, yeah, it's not going on the gallery, so it's fine, or it already has been on the gallery and I'm just using an existing home, which I actually could see using this home for a Let's Play in the future, because I actually really enjoyed how it came out. And now that I am looking at it, I do kind of like the couch underneath the stairs there, because I put those book bags and stuff on the couch, so it just makes it look a little more lived in, with the kids just dropping their items and heading upstairs or heading into the kitchen for a snack after school. So I really hope we get some more like some more backpacks or something for the game, because that would be really, really interesting to see other items in there, or just recolors of the existing backpack that they have, just, you know, different patterns and stuff like that. on the backpacks, just because I think it's long overdue for that, because we have the same I think it's like 4 or 5 different color swatches, and we've had the same since the game came out, so that will be kind of fun to see. And yeah, I was just trying to find, like I said, other clutter items. I was going to put like a little flower arrangement on top of the stool, but it was just kind of floating there and it didn't look right. So I got rid of it in the end. And yeah, then I'm just looking for some more pictures to hang up. And yeah, other items to hang up, but nothing was really jumping out at me. So I just left it alone at what I had. And then I was putting in like throw rugs in the kitchen because I don't know about any of you, but I have seen people put down like those nice squishy pads near their stoves or their sinks where they stand on their feet a lot. It just helps with support when you're trying to do dishes or trying to cook a huge meal or cook in general. It doesn't have to be a huge meal, but. And then I was just putting in like a fan in the living room because I thought that would be kind of fun in the spring or summer when it gets warm out. They could just have like the ceiling fan going and just adding in some air into the room. And yeah, I was just putting in like a wall light. Yeah, and then I was just kind of struggling over in the corner of what to put underneath that wall clock that's over there, because I thought it might be fun to have something that you could put like keys on or something over near that back door, but I couldn't really find anything that was jumping out to me. So in the end, I went with just a shelves with some plates on it. Yeah, right there. And then that looked really nice, but I was trying to figure out a color that would match kind of the table. Nothing was really matching, so I just went back to the white because that kind of matches the chairs. But all in all, I think it came out really, really well. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but for my first speed build back, my first decorating back after a couple months of being not really doing much in the game, I think it came out really well. And I don't know, just really like adding a lot of plants and stuff. And then here we're just gonna do the master bedroom because I was just thinking it would just be parents that are down here on the first floor, and then the kids would be upstairs on the second floor. So I just added in a double bed for the mom or dad, or dad and dad, or mom and mom. So yeah, just added in that, and some little side tables on the side of it. And it's a very small room for being a master bedroom kind of thing. So all that could fit in here was that one tile dresser that came with the tiny living pack. But it was fine. In the end, it was fine. I just kind of wished it was just a tiny bit bigger, but if I did that, it would take away from the living room. So I just left it the way it was, and just worked with the space that I had, because not everyone has like a huge massive room. So yeah, just to represent that a little bit. I mean, it is a huge house, and I feel like the common areas are what really matter and what's more important. So you want like a really nice living room, and I just kind of liked that open concept room. But I think I may close off the kitchen or something now, looking at the floor plan, just because I just really don't like those lines that are on the floor. So I may close the kitchen off instead, and maybe put like a walk-in, like a doorless entry or something like that. So that way there is kind of open to the kitchen, but not totally open. So I may do that. Like I said, close off the kitchen. That might look really nice. But yeah, here's the bathroom, just adding in some items in the bathroom. I did forget a toilet paper, but don't worry, I went back, once I did the bathroom upstairs, I went back and added the toilet paper right next to the toilet. So don't worry about it, the Sims will be covered. So yeah, and then just putting like a carpet in right next to the tub, but I always think it's kind of like a towel or like a bath mat or something, because that's what I have in my house. So yeah, and then adding in a toddler room just for a change. Instead of it being a kid's room, I just added in a toddler room, and then the room next door to it would be a kid's room. So yeah, and then they do have also a dog, because outside I put like a dog mat on the back porch. So I do have to add a bed in for the dogs somewhere in the house, but probably the toddler room, just because I think that the dog would just be so protective over the little toddler that they would probably want to sleep in the toddler room. So I may go back and, like I said, add that. Now that I'm thinking of it, now that I'm watching the speed build back, there is a lot of things that I forgot, and I do apologize, but don't you worry, we'll add it before I upload it to the gallery. So, and then if you want to take those items away that I add, you know, by all means, whatever. Usually people like that download off the gallery, they do kind of put their own little spin on the builds, which I totally know that because I do that myself. Sometimes like a wall doesn't look right, or color of a wall doesn't look right to me, or matches what my Sims personality is, so I usually change it. So I totally expect that when I build. So, and then I'm just adding in like a little kids bookshelf because I thought the toddler would probably have all of their books that they get, their story time books, you know, that mommy or daddy or, you know, their parent has to read. So yeah. And then also just adding in some cloud lights because I never usually use those, and I thought that would be kind of interesting to use that. And then I was so wanting to grab like custom content stuff, like scrolling through there, I can already see it when I was building. I just really wanted to gravitate towards the custom content stuff, like the keys and the phone, you know, for the front entryway, but I didn't do it. So yeah, and then just adding in that toy box. I absolutely love that toy box. I use it all the time, and it came with the kids stuff pack, and I just love it so much. So I use it a lot, and I use it in this bedroom as well. And this bed also I really love, which came with the kids stuff pack as well. It's just a really nice bed. And then just adding in a carpet, but that carpet didn't really look great. It didn't really match, so I ended up going with just kind of a neutral carpet. That way there, I don't have to worry about clashing colors or anything. And yeah, I've been really loving the wallpapers for the kids' rooms. I've been really gravitating towards those, especially in this build. I noticed myself gravitating towards those, especially like the little penguins and the flowers. I just think that they're so pretty, and I kind of forgot how pretty they were until I started putting them on the walls. I'm like, wow, why don't I use these more? The wallpapers are actually really nice. And I totally forgot that they added more swatches to this curtain, so I was very surprised when I added it to the window. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are all these colors? So I was really happy about that, because that particular drape has had only like I think 3 or 4 colors for the longest time, and it was like neutrals, and then yeah, it's kind of nice that they added all of those different colors, so it makes it a little bit better. Yeah, and then I was just kind of taking out the lights, because what I do at the beginning is I just put a bunch of lights in just all around the place so that it brightens up the space. That way there I can see what I'm doing and the colors that I'm using. And then once I'm finishing off the room, I usually take those lights away and put in different ceiling lights, or a ceiling fan, or you know, whatever else I want to do for the light fixture. And then I figured this little kid will probably not have makeup yet. I was thinking that they might just be like play makeup, but then I started thinking about it. I was like, probably not, and instead probably just put some books on there. But anyways, you guys, we are heading into the screenshots now shortly, so thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you all in my next video.